Now some breaking news to CNN that we're just hearing. Russia's long-standing ambassador to the United Nations has died. The Russian Foreign Ministry confirmed that Vitaly Churkin died unexpectedly in New York. So far, we've no details on the circumstances. He was 64. In fact, I believe it was his 65th birthday tomorrow. CNN's Richard Roth is live at the United Nations. I'm assuming that you'd met this man many times and certainly seen him many times. And this will be a great shock.
Yes, I'm actually here in New York headquarters. This, for viewers who may not be familiar, this was just not some diplomat, a man in a suit. Vitaly Churkin, as the British ambassador told me minutes ago, was a diplomatic giant. He stood out among all the other 193 ambassadors. No matter what your opinion was of Russia or his opinion, he was very clear. He could be blunt. He could be funny. He got into some titanic diplomatic debates inside council chambers and outside with a host and range of U.S. ambassadors, from Susan Rice to Samantha Power. He was just beginning to engage with new U.S. Ambassador Nikki Haley. I will tell you, and I'm no doctor, I saw him a couple of weeks ago at the UN, and for the first time I said, whoa, he does not look well. His cheeks were very puffy. He did not look well. Again, I don't know exactly what happened health-wise, but he was always a very strong, physical man who took on all comers, and he represented Russia in a very firm way, replaced Sergei Lavrov, who then went on to become Russia's foreign minister. He and the French ambassador had titanic battles regarding Syria, where they would scream at each other, we were told, behind closed doors. He could be humorous at times, he could be argumentative, but he represented Russia on the front lines for about a decade, I think. So Vitaly Churkin, it is an understatement to say this is a shock inside the UN system.
Was he well liked?
I think even if you didn't like his views, people liked him. You heard people say, is Churkin going to be there? I mean, he really stood out, as the diplomatic community there has gotten rather boring or scared to say anything in these crazy times over the last 5 to 10 years. So I think privately people liked him. When Churkin was at a diplomatic party or when Churkin was at a meeting, you were on your guard more, whether as a diplomat or as a journalist.
Richard Roth, who joins me from New York. Thank you for that, sir. Thank you.